When I came to Nairobi, I always told everybody, I'm going to be the biggest thing in this country.
Right.
Trezor can actually testify to this. The first thought that comes to people's mind when they see you do something for yourself as a successful woman is, oh, there's a man who just got it for her. Right. They don't see the sleepless nights. They don't see the hard work you put on it. I've become a very different person because my marriage ended really badly. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't want my kids to grow up in a very traumatic environment. I don't want my kids to be traumatized because I never experienced that growing up as a child. So it was really hard for me to make that decision like, okay, this just has to end.
Welcome back to the Conversation Chamber, aka The Confidential. It's me, Shiko Shir, and we're still with Vera Sidka. Yes. And now we want to get into the confidential part of the show because we can't name it that if we're not going to get some stuff. So obviously you being in the public eye, mm-hmm. There's people just make up stuff from time to time. Mm-hmm. What's the biggest lie that people believe about you?
What's the biggest lie that people believed?
Yeah, or believed.
Oh, okay. Oh, the biggest lie that was actually out there, or biggest rumor, something. Like
Yeah.
There's actually been a couple. You know, it's always something. It's always something. So I would say, it's just the usual. Oh, she's Illuminati, because anyone who's successful, they always link it to, oh, she's on the other side. I'm a Jesus girl, mm-hmm. By the way. I pray. I'm a prayer warrior. So yes, that's one. I'd say the other one, oh wow, they did say I'm homeless.
Where did that come from? Who said that?
Very famous blogger.
Is it the same one who said the other thing?
No. Because that one was said by that was someone famous, but this is like a blogger who said it.
Right.
Yeah, on Edgar. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. They did say I'm homeless, and I was like, wow.
And what was
I am homeless in my mansion. Wow, what a life!
And what was the reason? Like, what was their backing? Was it because you moved or something?
I feel like, there's this thing called growth, right? Yeah. I feel like the Vera Sidka that was there 10 years ago, or 7 years, 5 years ago, is not really the same Vera like we have now.
Right.
Then I was still very excited about fame. I was always recording everything. Every morning I wake up, I'm like, hey guys, good morning. Showing my house, showing every little detail of my life. Mm-hmm. And then it got to a phase where you get used to the lifestyle.
Yeah.
You get used to luxury, you get used to all these things. And it becomes a norm. So it becomes like, okay, you're leaving. People already know you live this life. So you don't really need to show people every single day. You just live that life. And when it became a norm, I think people mistook it for she's broke, mm-hmm. Because that's how it came about. Actually, they did say I was broke.
Right.
I think that was the first rumor that started. Mm-hmm. They said that I was broke because I went to host in Busia. Mm-hmm. I got on a club appearance in Busia. So when I hosted in Busia, that's how it started. They said that I'm broke. Then I said, oh, okay, interesting. And at this point, when I was actually hosting in Busia, my car was being wrapped. I just landed from the UK. And in my mind, I'm like, this guy is only new. But I just said, fine, no problem. So I laughed about it. And then my car came, I launched my car, and people started saying, hey, there's all these rumors. And then they started saying I hired, wow, actually, this is a very good, interesting scenario. So they said I hired a car. I had a Range Rover Vogue to do a photo shoot to prove to people that I'm not broke. Mm. Do you get? So that's how the whole thing started. Oh, she's now hosting in Busia. Oh, that means she's broke.
Right.
Oh, now she has to prove to people she's not broke. Mm-hmm. So she's doing a photo shoot with this car. So I said, and I literally had a whole documentation of how I bought my car and everything. So I said, should I post this now? I said, no, don't post it. Just give it time.
Right.
Everybody was celebrating. Oh my God, she's broke. She's trying to prove a point. Everyone's like, oh, if it's really her car, I should actually show us her logbook. I said, whatever. I'm not going to do that. Just chill. So I bought time just to get everybody talking so mm-hmm. they could have their moment. Mm-hmm. And then I released a video of, just like it's an achievement. I mean, a young girl who's making moves by themselves, who's doing things, spending their own money to invest in themselves. I buy things for myself.
Right.
My land, homes, cars. I would never say today that anyone ever bought me any of those things, ever. I always work for my money and I always get stuff for myself. So when I do get through this stages in life, and whenever something beautiful is happening in my life, I always like to document it.
Yeah.
I remember when I actually was doing the videos in the UK when I was going to buy my car. I didn't even do it with the intentions of posting.
Right.
I was just recording it as like, oh my God, this is a beautiful moment. Do you get like, I'm doing this. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Let me just have something that I'll always remember, just memories. So when now people kept talking, oh my God, it's a hired car. It's this, it's a photo shoot, it's this. Then I said, you know what? They're asking for it. So let me give them a show. So I put the videos together. That's when I did a reel that says, fly with me to the UK to buy my Range Rover. So
if they were mad, they're mad now.
So I showed all the entire process of how I landed in the UK, went and picked it up, how we got into Kenya, I went to Mombasa, I flew to Mombasa to clear it at the port and everything. I literally showed every detail. And then I ended the video with the logbook. Yeah. With my name. So now everybody was like, wow, okay. Because even people were like, we've never seen a celebrity showing their logbook.
I remember actually, speaking of which, that when you got the ebook, there's a time you posted, there was this guy, one guy, right? And he was constantly like, if it's your car, post the logbook. And it was just one guy. And he was so unhappy. And she had this car.
You know the craziest thing, babes, I'll tell you, is men are the biggest haters.
The jealousy is crazy.
Ooh, I feel like girls love me. The girls love me. I'm a girly girl. Yeah. I'm a girl's girl. I love my girls.
Me too.
And I feel like my biggest fan base is women.
Yeah.
Even when you check my Instagram, my professional dashboard, like it tells you the biggest percentage of followers if it's male or female.
Right.
I feel like I have a bigger percentage of women, and women love me because I inspire them to do better. I inspire them to want better for themselves. And I've never in any way misdirected or misled people to doing the wrong things. I just do me. I don't speak and tell people do this, do that. No. I just do me. I stay out of trouble. I always mind my business. I just stay to my lane. I'm never looking for trouble. I'm never looking for drama anywhere. And I feel like that's what people like about me, most girls. So they always look up to me. But most of the hate comes from the men. And I feel like it's such a serious issue because I feel like we've gotten to a stage where men they don't like seeing women, succeed and doing well. They'll always be the ones. I mean, even the rumor about Hollywood came from a man.
Right.
Saying it's AI. That was a man.
They say the biggest bitch you know is probably a man.
Yes, so it's just become like life is just so different nowadays. It's I don't know. I feel like they get intimidated because I would say a lot of Kenyan women in today's era and generation are doing way, way better. I won't even say like boss girls, boss ladies, hardworking, always working around the clock. A lot of single women are doing so good as opposed to like I would say maybe 10 years ago.
Right.
Like women tunajituma. Like Kenyan girls were like hands-on. I would tell you, I've met girls from all parts of the world. I've been to Nigeria, I've been to South Africa. I'm talking about like Africa, for example. Like Nigerian girls, they're good, but they know how to get things
from the guys.
Yeah, but I feel like Kenyan women know how to work their way up. And I feel like even if they get things in whatever way they get it, whether it's hard work or a man, they wouldn't mismanage funds.
Right.
And they wouldn't mismanage their income.
Yeah.
They're very good at finances. Like a Kenyan girl, you'll give them 100,000 USD, they'll put it into good use.
Right.
I'm not going to lie to you. The other side in the West, you give them 100K, they'll buy like 5 Birkins. Let's start there. I would tell you for 5.
Oh, Mercedes clean.
You understand? And one Birkin bag is probably like 35,000 USD.
Right.
Do you get?
Yeah.
But why would you need to have a Birkin when you don't even have a home?
And you don't have money in that Birkin.
You understand? So Kenyan women we have priorities that are based on building generational wealth. How do we get better? How do I build my life up? How do I become a better person? How do I invest this money? So I feel like we have that drive where we don't mismanage funds. We're like very, we have financial literacy.
Yeah.
We have financial literacy. So that's what I like about Kenyan women. And that's why we always become better and successful. And men don't like that. Trust me, they don't like it. Oh, my biggest haters are men. Sorry, guys, but yeah. They like my body, but they just hate my lifestyle.
What will be this?
Yeah, they're like, she looks good, but hey, Connie, who does she think she is?
And
who show us your lookbook?
And then there's this obsession with humbling like successful women that I find so weird and off-putting.
Yes, but yeah, I mean, I feel like it's good. It's good motivation.
It is.
Yeah, it is good motivation.
You can't let the haters win.
Yeah.
So you've mentioned that you're dating now. I want to know, like, what's like the most romantic thing your man has done for you?
The most romantic. Interesting. You know, it's an interesting dating phase that I'm in right now because it's very private. And it's really hard to date privately when you're a public figure.
Exactly.
Because people will always be in your space. People always try to catch you on the wrong, you know, on the wrong side of things. And it's just been really hard to maneuver.
It's new.
Yeah, it's new. It's just 5 months old. So it's been hard to maneuver because it's hard to go out. So we really have to like plan it. Like if you're going somewhere, it has to be somewhere extremely secluded, you know, somewhere very private. Or maybe we travel, you know, like, you know, we're planning to travel soon as well. So yeah, because it's his birthday soon, but it's beautiful. He's a Gen Z. I'm sorry.
That's so cute.
No, I know it is. It's funny because I never thought a 20-something-year-old would
can be so mature.
Yes, more than a 30-something-year-old that I've been with before.
But that means he was raised right. That means he was raised right.
Yeah. I think maturity I don't think
it comes with age, right?
But I don't think it really actually comes with age.
And I think some guys are actually just, it's a choice. Like you can choose to be.
It's fun. It's exciting. And he does really like nice special things and romantic stuff. And for me, I feel like it's not about materialistic stuff. It's the thought. It's the effort. You know, okay, he really made an effort to make me happy. He really did 1, 2, 3 things. I feel like that's what matters in life, you know. So yeah.
I was gonna ask you actually what makes a man instantly more attractive, because sometimes it could be effort. Some girls might think money, but like, what about you? What makes them more attractive?
I feel like effort, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah. Money happens, but you know, you would actually meet a very arrogant, moneyed guy.
Oh, those are the worst.
You get like they talk too much. They want to brag about what they have, what they own, what they drive, and it just gets like, you know.
Again with this.
Yes, you know. So for me, I feel like what really drives me is effort. You know, it's effort. It's an intentional person, an intentional man, someone who's getting out of the way to do 1 or 2 things.
Yeah.
You know, making you happy, you know, meaningful conversations, you know, stuff like that. You know, you want to sometimes have someone who pays attention to detail, someone who pays attention to your needs.
Right.
You know, it's not always about money because I've been there before. You know, I've been there, done that. And I've had friends who've been there and they took off really quick. They're like, no, I thought it was going to be it. Yeah. So life is more, there's more to life than just money. Yeah. But I don't judge anybody who goes for money because you have to experience it for you to know if this is what I really want or not. Because me personally, I don't think I'd actually ever date or be with someone that I don't have feelings for just because of money.
I actually find that strange.
Yeah, it is strange for me personally.
Yeah. So
like even if you have money, I have to really like you. Right. Like your money won't move me. Do you get? If I don't like you, I just don't like you. Yeah. But I don't know how some people get to do it without. They're like, oh, okay, I want a man with money. I don't care if he looks good. I don't care if I like him. I don't care.
Old, young.
Yeah, old, young. For me, I really have to like you. Mimi niko na maringo. Like, you have to look good.
You do, actually. Yeah. So you've been famous for, I think, for most of your adult life.
Yes.
Have you ever thought about what life would be like without the fame?
What life would be like without the fame? Interesting. I don't don't know. I love fame. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend. I'll be like, oh, I wish I wasn't famous. So many people like to pretend like, oh, I wish I wasn't famous. I miss my. Oh no, I like it. I love attention. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I love attention. That's how I do stuff. I'll take sexy pictures, wear my bikini, look cute. I'll record everything, post everything. Like I like attention. I'm a Libra.
Yeah.
Libras, we just like being out there. We like people to see us. We like being noticed. We like being flirtatious.
Right.
So it's just a personality that I've always had since like I was a little girl.
Yeah.
Even like everything, even my outfits, like everything. Like I used to be well put together. Even my mom loves fashion.
She does.
Yes, like I grew up watching my mom being a baddie. Like she used to be a baddie. Like literally had a closet. She had like 40 pairs of shoes. And then I'm talking about like back then when I was like a little girl. That was like a lot. I'm like, she used to like arrange them in like a shoe rack.
Right.
And she had like wristwatches with different color straps.
Fire.
She's wearing pink. She has a pink strap. I'm like, okay. So I think I picked that up from my mom. She's always been that it girl. Yeah, she has pictures of her when she was like 15, 16 years old.
Ooh, and she's
in
still
her family
fire.
album. So, she's photogenic. So she loved that kind of lifestyle, So I think I picked it up from her. And it's really hard to explain how life without fame. I think I would still be an amazing person. I personally feel like fame didn't change me.
Right.
Yeah, I feel the people who get to meet me feel like I'm a warm person.
You are. Yeah.
I'm approachable, they say, and I'm kind.
Down to earth.
Yeah, and kind. That's what people say most times. And I feel like what I said, now because of social media, people are way exposed on social media to now judge celebrities on their own. Like back then when I was still like new in the industry, like blogs would say anything and people would believe whatever the blog said.
Yeah.
But I feel like people have access to social media. People have access to celebrities. I get to host in different clubs. People get to interact with me and they get to see this side of me that is totally different. And I think that really helped.
That it does.
Yeah. So yeah, fame didn't change me.
It didn't
so
change
I think
you.
I'll still be I'll still be on fire. In my
your
little
own way.
WhatsApp group. I'll be famous on a WhatsApp group. I'll be like the it girl.
Popular.
Yes.
So this is a fun part of this show.
Okay.
We want to do the quick fire questions. So you don't have time to think about it. Don't think about it too much. First thing that comes to your mind, you say it, and no pressure.
Okay.
Ready?
No pressure means I have to say next.
Yeah. Oh my God. All right. Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Fame or inner peace?
Fame.
Instagram or real life?
Real life.
Being admired or being understood?
Being understood.
Okay, being understood. Drama or comedy?
Drama.
Train or plane?
Plane. Obvious.
Plane. Public life or private life?
Public life.
Career or love?
Hey, that's a tough one.
Yeah, you love love?
Yes, I love love and I also love career. You can't eat love.
Afrobeat or Amapiano?
Afrobeat.
Lagos and Nairobi?
Yo, that's hard.
Fire.
Why? Okay, that is fire.
Quick fire.
I would say Nairobi because Nairobi has a lot to offer. Yeah.
Cape Town or Nairobi?
Nairobi.
Nairobi. African designers or global brands? Hey, global brands.
African designer group.
Hey.
You have infected me with that. Look at you.
Yo.
I like it.
I'm so dead. It's killing me.
African designer. It depends. Outfits, like dress up. Like if I'm wearing a dress, I would say African designers.
Yeah.
Accessories, shoes, handbags, global brands.
Okay. And best movie?
The best movie of all time.
For you.
I would say, oh wow, I like Salt.
Really?
Yeah, I watch that every
so
year.
Good. Best singer?
Tough one. Beyonce.
Right. Best Kenyan president? It's hot.
That's hot. Best Kenyan president, let's see. UK.
Uhuru Kenyatta? Nice.
Yeah.
USA or China?
US. Yes.
Okay. US or Russia?
US.
All right, wonderful. Now, which famous woman would you like to emulate?
What famous woman would I like to emulate? Interesting. Because they're like from different.
You could just say, like, you don't have to have one. You can have like 2 or 3.
2 or 3, right? Okay, so I'd say Oprah, 1. 2, I would say Kim Kardashian. You see, there's like 2 different. It's like the opposite. Okay, why Kim Kardashian? I feel like she really built a brand like out of the negative.
Yes.
You know, and I feel like that's kind of like, you know, my brand as well. I didn't really go that route because you know what she did to get famous.
Yeah.
But I feel like what she used with the fame is what makes me admire her more today.
Right.
You know, she's built an empire from nothing.
$1 billion one
Yes,
at that.
yes.
All right, we're going to take a short break. The Confidential returns just now. Remember, the show is sponsored by Mr. Sealing. Welcome back to The Confidential. We're still with Vera. Now, of course, being as successful as she is, we're gonna have to take some advice from you. I want to know, what's the most important life lesson that you've ever that you live by?
Okay, life lesson. For me, I feel like I want to leave a mark, in the world.
Right.
I know it sounds a little bit, they say give back to the community. Like for me, they say it literally, but anyway, this is like in a different level of giving back. I've always been philanthropic. I've always been the type of person who always offers a helping hand, even on random occasions on social media. So my biggest thing is to just, reach one person at a time, help one person at a time, uplift one person at a time in one way or the other, you know.
Right.
So I've always wanted to do this, and I've always wanted to have my own foundation where I could help people out. I do that,
Right.
but off the cameras, off social media. And I'm thinking it's something that I want to leave a legacy behind, because it's very fulfilling when you help. It's very fulfilling when you do charitable events. It's very, uplifting, and it's encouraging to other people. So that's one thing I've always wanted to, leave that mark by the end of my journey. And that's what I'm working towards, having my own stable foundation. Yeah. So 2, I feel it costs nothing to be humble, be kind to one another, always check up on your friends, check up on your family, check up on the loved one, the people online, because people are going through a lot.
Yeah.
And especially with today's world with social media, there's a lot of cyberbullying and a lot of bullying that happens online, and so many people are losing their lives to that.
Right.
And I feel like it costs nothing to just be kind. You don't know what someone is going through in life today. So one simple word could actually lead them to doing something that you would never forgive yourself for. So just be kind to one another. Just be nice. Just extend grace. I'm a happy person. I'm a bubbly person. I love love. I love people. I don't even think about the hate that I receive. Every time I meet anyone on ground in real life, I'm nice to everybody. I don't think, oh, these people hate me online. I just think, oh, wow, this is a beautiful person. Are you okay? Do you want to take a picture? I help them take pictures. So I feel like it's really, the world is a big enough space to spread love and not hate.
And so I'm glad you brought the mental health thing up, because that's the next question I wanted to ask you. Someone might be watching this right now and they might be at the edge, like this might be the 13th reason. What piece of advice can you give someone who's feeling lost right now?
Oh, wow, yeah. There's a lot that happens, especially in today's generation and in today's economy as well, is
Right.
also adding up to a lot of mental health issues. Because sometimes you rush to social media to forget what you're going through, your financial problems, or whatever you're going through, with the current economy. And then social media is not kind enough to you. There are a lot of people who are trying to make us laugh, and they're actually going through a lot behind closed doors. So what I would say is just be strong. And if you have a group of friends that you feel like you're more comfortable hanging around, me, for example, or Jen or Liz or Laz, and you feel like Laz brings you joy and makes you feel better, it's always good to always just be in a circle of friends where it kind of like helps you forget and gives and brings purpose to your life. It makes you feel like, okay, people hate me online, but at least I have friends who really care about me. So I think it does help. And always check on your friends, guys. It's really, and people who laugh the most online, people who look happiest the most, are usually going through the hardest.
And speaking of which, you've obviously, you've gone through your ups and downs. What's the mindset that has helped you overcome difficult times?
I feel like for me, it's a lot easier because I like to deal with situations. I like to see things differently.
Yeah.
So when I have all this negative energy coming my way, I like to think, someone is just going through a bad day. They're just having a bad day today, so they're taking it out on me. It's not like I'm a bad person. It doesn't make me bad. It doesn't mean that I'm bad. It doesn't mean that I'm evil. It doesn't make me less, of who I am. It doesn't make me less beautiful or less successful. It's just someone going through a bad day.
Right.
So that's how I handle it. Because that's when you go through my Instagram comments, actually, people say negative stuff and I always respond to them. I'll be like, hey, yeah, that's right. Yeah. And then they'll just laugh. They'll be like, oh my God, you didn't even get upset. I'm like, no, why should I? Because it's never that serious.
Right.
When you live with the notion of it's never that serious. Life is never that serious.
Yeah.
Just never take things too personal. Never take things too seriously. You live a happy life because nothing will be said to you that will ever affect you.
Right.
You just like, it's never that serious. At your words, okay. Yeah, because everybody's going through something. And sometimes that's their way of dealing with it.
Right.
They're just taking it out on someone.
That is so mature. I love that. You do look like a happy person. You are a happy person.
Yes, because life is too short.
Yeah.
And you're not going to make it out alive.
So there's definitely young women who dream of success, but they're afraid of judgment. What piece of advice would you give to them?
Oh, baby girl, do whatever you want to do that makes you happy. And don't stop. Don't look back. If you want to be the best Mama Mboga, be the best Mama Mboga ever. Trust you me, BBC is going to find you, look for you, interview you, and say, how did you start your business? I'm just saying, if that's your goal, just do it. Whatever you have, wherever, start. Don't wait for, let me finish this first and then I'll get to this. If I said, let me sit down in school and finish my education, then get into the showbiz life, then maybe I wouldn't be here today. Right. I'll probably be having my degree, looking for a job, struggling, God forbid. It's not my portion, but yeah, it's not my portion. But I'm just thinking of scenarios where I've seen people with PhDs, degrees, they have no jobs. They're struggling, and it happens. That's the reality of life in this world, and especially in Africa. It's who do you know?
The job market is brutal.
Yeah. I would say don't wait to get employed. Employ yourself. Look for something you could do. Be crafty. Look for something creative. Go learn a skill, go learn to do nails, try to get a client. Like, it's easy nowadays. There's TikTok.
Yeah.
You can easily market yourself on TikTok and say, hey guys, I'm doing nails now. I'll do it at 1,000 bob. People are doing it at 5,000. I'll do it 1,000 bob. And then you build a client, and before you know it, you've made something out of your life without having to depend on what your degree has got you.
Right.
Don't sit and wait for, I'm a lawyer now, I need to look for a job. I'm a doctor, I need to get employed. Just do whatever you can first.
With what you have.
At the moment. That's what I did. I grabbed the opportunity, I milked it, I made money out of it. I'm still making money out of it. Did I get my degree? No. Will I still get my degree? Yes. Because elimu haiishi.
Exactly.
You still have people in their 50s who still go back to school. And I feel like that's really important because no matter who I am, Vera Sidka, at the end of the day, it gets to a point where there's a certain stage in life where you want to become a different person or you want to take a different path.
Right.
And your papers matter. not who you are.
Yeah.
It's not about Vera Sidka. Do you have degree? Do you have a PhD? Do you have masters? Oh, you want to run this business? You want to do this? Okay, what do you have? Where are your papers? I don't have no papers, but you're Vera Sidka then. We can't help you. We need papers.
Right.
So that's why it's very important to still stay in school.
Yeah.
Or go back to school, even if you put a hold onto it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess, at the end of the day, you can't, there's certain things that you can't avoid if you don't have papers,
Yes,
So,
there's certain things you can absolutely. No amount of I am a celebrity, I'm famous on TikTok is gonna help you.
yeah.
There's a certain point in life where it's only the paper that can save you.
True.
And school is
Stay
very
in school,
important.
kids.
Stay in school. But if you get an opportunity, you can still grab it, but still make sure you finish your degree.
Absolutely. I love that piece of advice. So we wanted to have someone that you find very interesting on the show. Who would you like to see on the show?
Oh, Caroline Mutoko.
Ooh,
yes.
That's a good one. Clock it.
Clock it.
That's a really good one.
Yes, very inspirational. I love
We got to make that happen, June.
Caroline Mutoko.
Thank you
Very
so much
powerful.
for doing this.
Oh, thank you for having me. This was fun.
Thank you for being vulnerable, open with us, and entertaining. I have laughed. Remember, The Confidential is your private conversation. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.